All right, you're with your girl DJ Sarah Young, and we're at the big reunion with Eddy Temple-Morris. How are you doing?
Really good. I mean, I'm in the big reunion. I'm surrounded by onesies and, you know, beanie out, you know, the Bean Man, and, you know, guys. I'm surrounded by Northerners in no clothing, all having drunk far too much, and it's a very good environment to be in for me.
I noticed, like, the further north you go in England, the deeper the tans get and the less the clothes. It doesn't quite make logical sense. It's quite interesting, though.
Well, it's an old adage from touring. The further north the further away you get from London, the better the crowd is. And we're far enough away from London for a crowd to be completely bananas here, and it is every year. And I look forward to it so much.
So talking about a bananas crowd, you're kind of a bit of a big reunion regular. You just told us a story about how you got your first gig. Please tell that again.
I think I might have got my first gig here, like the lion's share of a decade ago, or I had something like 8 years ago. And I think that Zane, my old pal, was busy, and I got this gig, and it went so well that they've got me back every year, and I just love it. You know, when the last summer festival is done and dusted, and everyone gets depressed, I kind of have a little inward smile because I know I've got the big reunion to look forward to.
Now you're a DJ on XFM. Tell me about the show for people who are unfamiliar.
I have been for the last, 13 years doing a show called The Remix, and it is the dance show on a rock station, and it would be your first port of call for anyone from The Prodigy to Pendulum to Flux Pavilion to Skrillex, and it's, you know, it's your sort of first port of call for electronic dance music, but dance music that rocks.
Dope. Now, obviously you're playing a lot of new music on your show. What is your top tip for 2013?
Oh, I'd have to say it would be, if I had to pick one, it would be my boys Rocky and Rufio, who when they produce go under the name of Pegasus, but when they're in a band they go under the name of Monster. And they have a singer called Bryn who sounds like David McCalmont, who is she's got this like voice of an angel. And then they produce dubstep and sort of moonbow and, you know, kind of 130 BPM electronic music, but it's absolutely slamming, and they play it live like nobody else I've ever seen. They've got like the best musicianship of anyone I've seen in dance music, and, you know, bar none.
So for like all the new DJs, producers, budding radio presenters, all that kind of stuff, what would be your one piece of advice? Because there's a lot of advice going out there, and there's a lot of people that really want to get their foot into the industry, but it's a hard one. So what would you advise? Don't
try to be famous for fame's sake. If you want, hang on a minute now. What was that? There's a quote by Teenage Fan Club. If you want to, if you wanted to, don't strum the chords of fame. What was it? If you want to keep your soul, then don't strum the chords of fame. Don't play the chords of fame. It's like if you want to be famous for fame's sake, then you know you're on really like thin ice. But if you just are genuine and you know, you're not trying to be anybody else, then I think I find that irresistible. If people are really themselves, I find that irresistible. Definitely doing it for music and no other ulterior motive, I think. Yeah, I mean, I did some mentoring. I've done a lot of mentoring in my time, and I remember like this Welsh girl coming up to me and going, look, you know, you're on the telly, I want to be on the telly, I want to be famous. And I was going, well, what do we want to be famous for? And she goes, I don't know, I just want to be famous. And I said, well, look, drop all of this, just sell some stuff, buy a round the world ticket, go around the world, meet some people, drink some drinks, you know, just be naughty, get some, you know, get some ideas, get some opinions, talk to people, get a life, literally, and then after that you'll be famous. You can be famous. Then you've got the right foundation to be famous. Or you just go on Big Brother. Well, yeah, but again, you know, that's just like, it's fame for fame's sake, isn't it? I'm just, I got a real bee in my bonnet and completely irrelevant to the big reunion. You know what, right now we love a good rant, and amen to that, trust me. So you've got your set right in a minute coming up. What can we expect genres-wise? Genres-wise, well, it's going to be, I'm on tour with DJ Fresh at the moment, and I get these little half-hour slots, and which is really weird for me, because I'm normally, you know, an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours or more. So half an hour is the smallest amount of time that I've ever played. I'm just going to hit them hard. It's going to be I'm going to hit them at 140 BPM from the start. So I've got 30 minutes. I think it's going to be 15 dubstep and 15 drum and bass, because those are my two. I mean, bass music is my is my thing, and that's what I'm sort of renowned for. So I'm just gonna go right in. But it's going to be big tunes, because the crowd at the big reunion, they like big tunes. So you can't mess around with stuff that people don't know. I'm going to hit them with Coldplay, but like they've never heard before. Okay. Like a real wompy version of Coldplay.
A good old-fashioned remix?
Yeah, a good new-fashioned remix, yeah.
So we're with my boy Eddie at the big reunion. Peace out.